or 242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Managing your business can be a minefield. One step in the wrong direction, and it can feel like everything you've worked for is at risk. I always had a vision of building a team, a crew of true professionals that could handle it all, tax, insurance, and investments. Big enough to partner with Encova, but personal enough to protect your interests on the home front. I'm Gary, and this is the Glessner Group.
And let's go live to Moundsville, West Virginia, where tonight Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heinerman will have all the action between the Oak Glen Golden Bears and the John Marshall Monarchs. Gentlemen, take it away.
Hi, and welcome to Monarch Fieldhouse here in Moundsville. Thanks, Biff. Appreciate it very much. Ross Johnson, Coach Mark Heinerman, bringing you the IBEW Local 141 presentation of John Marshall basketball. It is the Oak Glen Golden Bears with a record of 2-3, visiting the winless John Marshall Monarchs with a record of 0-4. Coach, here we are again up in the catbird seat at Monarch Fieldhouse. We've got the best view in the house, really.
For people familiar with this venue, we're up in the balcony of the top of the balcony of the field house. A really good view. Usually we do the broadcast down on the court side, but this is really good up here. It's not bad. And tonight, John Marshall played here. We had the game 2 nights ago when John Marshall lost to Lindsley. As you said, they're 0-4, struggling right now, but they do have a couple of guys back of note. Cole Gilbert, who had broken bone in his wrist a couple games ago and sat out. He's got permission to play. He'll be back. He's John Marshall's tallest player. They need his post presence
and rebounding.
Yeah, and Roman Gray is back from 1 game out. And hopefully John Marshall will have a little bit more depth tonight. They played a lot of young guys the other night, and some of them showed flashes, but they weren't consistent. And also of note, Oak Glen's here tonight. They called the JV game off because the Oak Glen JV team was in contact tracing. And
they're supposed to have a triple header.
Yeah, and they only have 7 dressed here tonight for the varsity, so should be interesting.
Yeah, I would hope John Marshall presses and runs. That's what I would do if I had the player advantage. I'm not a basketball coach, but that's what I would do.
Push the ball and try to wear them down a little bit.
Of course, Gage Patterson, number 2, senior star football player, Mr. Do Everything, running back, slot receiver, return man. He will be on the floor for the Oak Glen Golden Bears, and I heard he is a player. I've never seen him last year. He did well against them last year up in Oak Glen. That's the game I remember. So it is the Monarchs and Oak Glen high school basketball action. John Marshall basketball brought to you by West Liberty University, Glessner Horton Andrews Insurance, Gumby's Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm. Well, Coach, we're about ready for the national anthem.
We can take a
break. Introductions. We're going to send it back to Biff for a couple-minute break. And we got to live action from Monarch Fieldhouse. It's Oak Glen at John Marshall here on the Watchdog.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university, it's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down, I wanna save some cash. Gotta get my stuff, wanna get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread, there's a place I know. I can get what I need, I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Grizel Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Grizel Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at GrizelFuneralHomes.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Lori Grizel State Farm, now serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices would like to wish the Monarchs good luck for a safe and successful season. With hard work and dedication, all goals are achievable. Lance Law Offices are located at 518 7th Street in Moundsville, right by the courthouse. He can be reached at 304-810-4020. Best of luck to the John Marshall Monarchs from attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
We're back here live at Monarch Fieldhouse. John Marshall and Oak Glen getting ready to tip. Well, they're not doing the tip anymore.
Changed this year because of health reasons. They take it out.
Yeah, Oak Glen gets it first.
This is one game, Ross, where very few where John Marshall will have a height advantage at the start of the game.
Jerry hits him on the drive for about 6 feet. He rolls long. Cole Gilbert with the rebound on the weak side.
Starting tonight for the Monarchs, Derek Darrow, Cole Gilbert, Grant Nicewanger, Brandon Sabuka, and Isaac Ott.
Monarchs moving from left to right on your radio dial. Justin White, a nice back cut. Feed from Nicewanger to Derek Darrow with the left hand, and it's 2-0 John Marshall.
Here's your wish, John Marshall. A little pressure here, token pressure.
Gage Patterson running the point. The Monarchs in a man-to-man defense. Again, Monarchs dressed in white. Gold and brown trim, gold numbers, outlined in brown. Oak Glen all blue. Blue bottoms with yellow trim, blue tops with yellow numerals.
There's a steal.
Patterson, it was Ott who caused the problem with Patterson, and the Monarchs on the move here.
To be noted, Gilbert in the post has his left hand heavily bandaged.
Blocked that time by Jonte Howard, and Nicewanger cleans up the rebound for the putback. 4-0 JM.
Gilbert took it to the basket on the right block, shot it a little strong, and Nicewanger cleaned it up on the left side.
Oak Glen works it around. Monarchs in this man-to-man. It is Hissam, the left-hander sophomore, from the elbow. Good.
Can't get much better looking there, Ross.
No,
I think you and I could have hit that one.
That was a good-looking move to get open to make the shot, and a good shot. 4-2 Monarchs. You're early going here. Monarch Fieldhouse. Fifth game of the year already. Even though it seems like we should be calling baseball.
Yep.
Derek Darrow in the corner almost went out of bounds. Saves it to Isaac Ott, gets inside or at the free throw line to Cole Gilbert, back to Darrow on his curl. He pulls up. He's wrong on the jumper. Nicewanger in there. Cole Gilbert rebound, puts it back in. Nicewanger did a good job keeping that alive, Coach.
Yeah, just the opposite of last time. Nicewanger kept it alive, and Gilbert cleaned up left block.
It's 6-2 Monarchs. Patterson on the drive gets it to Howard. He makes a nice move inside, but misses the shot, and Gilbert with another rebound. Here come the Monarchs the other way. It's Derek Darrow gauging the defense, flips it over to Sabutka. With his Brennan, gets it to Cole Gilbert, the free throw line. Derek Darrow thinks about a three at the top of the key and then decides let's run the offense. It's Sabutka on the motion. He drives, nice spin, left hand, off the glass. It's wild. Oakland with the rebound.
Looked like he kind of
Ethan Arner with the rebound.
Looked like he kind of lost control.
Yeah, he went up. Patterson on a nice feed to Howard inside. He missed the bunny. Rebounded by Nicewater. Here come the Monarchs. Isaac on to the left side. Takes it to the middle of the court. Drives. He gets fouled. And in and out.
That ball was down inside the rim.
Too much spin on it, I guess, Coach. 6-2 Monarchs, and the first free throws of the game will go to Isaac Ott, the sophomore.
First,
Number 11.
First foul of the game on Hessam.
First point of the game for Ott with a good free throw. Second of two coming up into the game for the Golden Bears is Jeremy Taylor replacing Jonte Howard.
Don Marshall shot poorly at the foul line the other night. It's the second.
8-2 Monarchs. 4:52 remaining here in the first quarter.
Got a key, obviously. Everybody has to be aware of where Patterson is. Don't let him get any easy looks. Help out off of your man on him. There's a steal.
Yeah, Patterson got it inside to Taylor, and Nicewater helped disrupt it, and Darrow comes away. Here they are setting up the offense. They get it to Nicewater inside the lane.
He's got to make a move for the hoop.
3 seconds soon. He's out. He made the hoop, but violation first.
He just waited too long.
Yeah, he did. I think he was surprised. He wasn't being double teamed or something. He was wide open. He could have turned immediately and made a shot from 6 or 8 feet.
But as I was saying the last time down, this Patterson's a good player. He's a big scorer, so whoever's guarding him got to stay on him, and everyone else be ready to help off their man on him if he drives the hoop.
Derek Darrow is assigned with the task of defending him. The Monarchs remain in a man-to-man. Drive that time by Chase Clark, contested by Cole Gilbert and rebounded by Isaac Ott on the weak side. He gets it across the half court. Derek Darrow sets up shop. We're halfway through the first quarter here. 8-2 Monarchs. Nicewater at the key. Gets it inside to Derek Darrow. Good job posting up. He drives in. Nice scoop shot for Derek Darrow.
Timeout, Oakland.
There's a timeout on the floor. We have 3:44 remaining here in the first quarter. The Monarchs 10, Oakland Golden Bears 2. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on WVLY.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Managing your business can be a minefield. One step in the wrong direction, and it can feel like everything you've worked for is at risk. I always had a vision of building a team, a crew of true professionals that could handle it all, tax, insurance, and investments. Big enough to partner with Encova, but personal enough to protect your interests on the home front. I'm Gary, and this is the Glessner Group.
And welcome back to Monarch Fieldhouse. Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heinerman on the call here. It's John Marshall and Oak Glen. The Monarchs enjoying a 10-2 lead. What do you see so far, Coach?
Well, I see John Marshall doing a good job of moving the ball on offense, and another key is that Oak Glen is only getting one shot. There's a steal from behind on Darrow on Patterson.
Darrow ran him down. Nobody communicated to Patterson. Now the Monarchs have it, looking to push the lead to 10.
You're right. When you're dribbling the ball down the floor like that and someone's coming behind, your teammates got to help you out.
You got to communicate. It's like a fly ball. Someone's going to tell you. Monarchs moving the ball around. Braden Sabuca's in the game. He tries the right hand. No good. It's Gilbert. Yep. Johnny on the spot. He had good position. Used his right hand. 12-2 JM.
I got Gilbert for 5 rebounds so far.
Patterson with a nice feed on the drive.
That's bad defense there.
Yep. That was a nice pass to Jeremy Taylor, who gets the bunny and the foul on Cole Gilbert. That's about 5 or 6 really nice passes Patterson's made. teammates haven't delivered for him.
Yeah.
In this case, they did. Back into the game is Howard. So I'll tell you how it is. Jeremy Taylor's at the free throw line. Out is Ethan Arner. The other three are Hissam, Patterson, and Clark.
It's a left-handed free throw shooter here. Misses. Rebound, Nicelonger.
Nicelonger got about
he has
five, too.
Yeah.
Looks like Oakland pushed into his matchup zone. 2-3 variety. Wallace going to swing the ball around to the left side, back to the middle. Ott running it. Gets it over to Darrow in the right timeline.
Too much dribbling here. You got to pass the ball against his zone.
Inside to Sabuka. He's double teamed. Almost loses it. Gets it to Derek Darrow, who drives into the lane, jumps off, off the way. Isaac Allman, and it's stolen by Hissam. Here comes Oakland. Here's the Gage Patterson. Across the timeline. Free throw line goes to the middle. Layup. That's his first two. Call him before it went in, coach.
Nobody stopped the ball. You got to stop the ball. Oakland back in the game at 12-6.
Running Sabuka and Jacob Korngiver. It's already coming in for the Monarchs. Skip pass from Nicewater to Isaac Ott. He drives, tries to get inside the play. Too many hands in there. And here comes a run out by Hinson. Derek Darrow looks to block. He alters the shot, and it's rebounded by Braden Sabuka. Ott to Darrow. Then they come across half court. 12-6 Monarchs. Haven't scored in a couple minutes.
Got to pass the ball here, or hit that high post and kick it back to the wing.
Yeah, the 2-3 zone's kind of confused, Cam. Darrow with the short effort on the three. Nicewater gets it back out to Sabuka, who sets it back up to Darrow out front.
Nice pass.
Underneath. Chris Anderson gets it to Nicewater. Double fake underneath. Assist from Cole Gilbert. Good at Nicewater.
Darrow threw a nice pass into the post to Gilbert, and he dumped it to Nicelonger for the bucket.
14-6 Monarchs. 1:10 remaining here. Gage Patterson making a pick, shoots it from the left elbow. In and out.
Nice
by Nicewater. Nicewater's clearing the boards tonight.
He's got about 7 rebounds.
Derek Darrow on the drive with the right hand. Makes a nice hesitation move at the free throw line. Takes it in for the layup. 10-point Monarch lead at 16-6. Under a minute. Oakland swings it from right to left on the perimeter. It's Clark. He gets shut off at the baseline. Now it's Hissam. And almost walked it out of bounds. Good defense by the Monarchs, but he clears it to Gage Patterson, who's going to do the rest.
He hit the bucket, and he got fouled. No call.
Showed the strength and toughness there. That's his second bucket. As Oakland is now down 16-8.
John
Monarchs will hold it.
Smart to hold here. 20 seconds. Hold it for the last shot. Make sure Oakland doesn't get another possession. Down to 14. Now you can
go after Darrow. They want the ball out of his hands. They get it over to Jacob Korngiver. There's 7 seconds left. They get it back out to Darrow. He's got to create. Gets it over to Ott. He's got an open three. It looks good, but it's short. Gilbert with the rebound.
Yeah.
He made it. He shot it. Gilbert went back to the basket.
Over his head. He brought that from down around his knees, put it high on that glass. He's going to shoot one.
With time out for the first quarter, the Monarchs are 18-8 lead. Cole Gilbert gets an untimed free throw. And he hit off an air ball. And we're going to blame that on the broken wrist.
Yeah.
So that'll do it here in the first quarter. The missed free throw leads the Monarchs up by 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Watchdog.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university. It's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Cole Gilbert some free throw tips.
Coaching tips from the students over in the second row.
The Monarchs are up 10, and they get the ball first, moving right to left on your radio dial. Derek Darrow, the senior. It is senior night. Derek Darrow, Art, and Cole Gilbert, the lone two seniors on this year's John Marshall Basketball Club.
Korngiver, both Sabutkas, Gilbert, and Darrow into the game. Got to pass it out of there.
Yeah, give it to Sabutka. Did a nice job trying to get it back to Gilbert.
Bad pass.
Yeah, it was down his ankles. Gage Patterson comes away with it. Gets it to Hisson. He shoots up a left-hand jumper from three. No good. Rebound by Derek Darrow. The Monarchs come the other way. Just underway here in the second quarter. The Monarchs up 10. 18-8.
Biggest thing here, Ross, no second chances in a little over a quarter for Oak Glen.
Oak Glen's got both their big guys in. They've got Taylor, Howard, Hisson, Clark, and Patterson in the game. Sabutka gets away by Hisson, and it's too long on the pass. Chases it down before he goes out of bounds. Hisson recovers, gets it to Gage Patterson. That's a smart move on his part, although it was blocked by Korngiver. Here comes Derek Darrow, and he's going to blow right by this Oak Glen player. That was a great job by the left-hander using his right-handed body to shield the ball away.
Darrow has 8, Gilbert 6.
They get it into Taylor underneath, and he lays it in over Cole Gilbert. As Gilbert allowed easy position that time for Taylor, and that's his second bucket. 20-10, the Monarchs. In the zone are the Oak Glen Golden Bears, ready to come into the game for the Monarchs. Roman Gray and Nate Menendez. Inside to Sabutka, out to it was Braden to Brennan. They get it into Cole Gilbert. He makes the move right side off the glass.
Up and in.
Cole Gilbert, 8 points. Had 6 in the first.
With 5 rebounds.
Yeah, that time Gage Patterson from 3 left it short. Oh, he doesn't get many open looks. Here's the earnest shot. Derek driving in the middle and gets fouled as Jeremy Taylor got in his way. That would be a blocking foul. Oh, he gave it to Howard. My bad. Just take your pick on that one, Coach.
Yeah.
Derek, with his first 2 free throw attempts of the game, Monarchs up 22-10, 5:51 remaining here in the second. First free throw good.
Here comes Roman Gray and Menendez in for the Monarchs, replacing Cole Gilbert and one of the Sabutkas.
That's Braden. We're going to get it before the year's over.
Throughout the year, we'd just be better off to say Braden and Brennan and leave Sabutka out. You know, people know who we're talking about.
Right. This is the second free throw did Darrow. Taylor with the rebound. Here comes Gage Patterson. Trying to get Darrow on the run. He gets it over to senior Jeremy Adams. Back over to Patterson. Back underneath to Adams. He finds Howard, who puts it up and rolls it in.
Nice play there by Oak Glen.
It was a good pass that time by Jeremy Adams.
Yes, it was.
He can't stand more than 5'4", Coach. He's small. That's the smallest high school player I've seen in a long time.
There's what you got to do, but Sabutka didn't look at the back.
Yeah, he didn't. Left-hander should have put it up. Korngiver will for 3. He's wrong on the effort. It's rebounded by Patterson. Look out. There he comes. He's already across half court. Pulls it up. The Monarchs shot back. They try Jeremy Adams for 3. Airballed it long, and it's saved to the Monarchs by Taylor. Here comes.
If they run it, they can have 5-on-4.
Here comes Brennan Sabutka. They did it to Korngiver. Back to there. He'll try 3 from the top of the key. Offline, rebounded by Howard. Monarchs up 11, 23-12. 4:50 remaining. Second quarter. Brad Biff-Leonard will have your halftime show. He'll catch you up on anything else going on in the world of high school sports and in sports in general. Gage Patterson with a dipsy-do move, and Roman Gray couldn't handle the miss rebound, and it goes to Oak Glen out of bounds. We'll take it out of bounds underneath the basket. Into the game, Clark for Hisson.
We won't miss this guy on the court. He's got pinkish orange shoes. Fluorescent, like a hunter's orange on his pink.
Yeah. Patterson shot a 3. I think it was partially blocked by Sabutka, who runs down the court, gets it to Korngiver, who sets up shop underneath the hoop and puts it in off the glass. 25-12, Monarchs.
John Marshall is going to be successful. They're going to have to get some scoring out of Korngiver. Maybe that'll get him started.
We played with a lot of confidence in the JV game.
Yes, they did.
I haven't seen that so far.
Yes, they did.
But we got a foul on Nate Menendez on a hold on Jeremy Taylor in the paint. That is the third team foul on the Monarchs, and Oakland also has 3.
We got one in long. Oh,
no, they take out Adams. Clark stays in, and Hisson is back in. He'll inbound the ball. And he's Oakland basket finds. That was too easy.
You can't let that happen.
Found Howard, and he missed the bunny. Here comes Corgiver with the run out to Derek Darrow.
Well executed fast break that time by the Monarchs.
Yeah, absolutely. Corgiver took it right down the middle, hesitated at the free throw line, and nice nifty bounce pass. 27-12, John Marshall, just under 4 minutes here in the half. Rebounded miss by Clark by Sabutka. Brennan. Darrow. Left wing to Roman Gray.
Gray's posting up high, trying to get the ball at the foul line. Corngiver's got to move in a little bit.
That's what they need to get it in the free throw line and kick it back out. Darrow had a shot there, adjusted, moved it in closer, and then missed, and Nate Menendez couldn't handle the rebound out of bounds. 2 Oakland.
Arner back in. And Taylor out for the Golden Bears. 3:20, Ross. Second quarter, 27-12 Monarchs.
Going fast, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Little motion offense out of the Golden Bears. It was Patterson to Hisson to Clark. Clark down makes a nice move, but it's on the pass by Roman Gray. Here he is on the right-hand side. He's going to take it himself. Hesitation on the layup. Gage Patterson contests, but to no avail. Good shot by Roman Gray on the run-out.
You thought he was going to slam that, didn't you, Ross?
I don't think he can slam it.
Do you think?
No. Look at his calves.
Nice little jump shot there in the middle of the lane.
We got a timeout, Oakland. We'll go ahead and stay here. It's only at 30. I saw the coach say it right away. So John Marshall High School basketball brought to you by IBEF, Local 141, West Liberty University, Glessner, Horton, Andrews Insurance, Gumby's, Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm.
Well, we got time to thank the Fitzsimmons family and firm for making this all possible. High school basketball, high school football, softball, spring baseball, all high school local sports made possible by the Fitzsimmons family and firm.
And this is the OVAC championship this year. Both girls and boys, that's a good time.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we missed. Missed the Undos tournament, and but
we're not going to complain because the kids are playing.
Right, we got through a football season pretty well, all things considered, and basketball's late, but we're getting through it.
Hey, the Monarchs move from right to left on your radio down. 2:40 remaining here. They're up 29-14. It's Corngiver, Gray. Who's that? Is that Hartman in there finally for the first time? Hartman's in there. Nate Menendez and Brennan Sabutka. Working the ball around this 2-3 zone. They get it inside to Sabutka. Nice turnaround jump shot. And that was sweet.
Which one is that, Ross?
Brennan, 21. Patterson on the drive. They get a foul on the floor on John Marshall.
Hartman let Patterson drive around him, picked up a foul.
As long as the Monarchs were a man, I would just clear everybody out and let him draw the double team, and he'll find the open guy. I would do that every play.
Yeah. John Marshall said, John Marshall got to play him tough, and then the other guys will have to be ready to help off of their man. If the other guys can beat you, so be it.
Patterson into Howard. Howard didn't have good position. That time they get it to Hisson.
It's a long three.
Winds to 3 with the left hand. 31-17, John Marshall. Under 2 minutes here. Monarch Fieldhouse. The zone's bothered John Marshall a little.
Yeah.
There's not much room, and they're not doing what they need to do to get over Corngiver for 3, in and out.
Kept out by Roman Gray.
Good job. Sabuka on the rebound. Thought he was fouled. He
was.
Shot from 7 feet.
He was fouled.
Howard with the rebound, and Gage Patterson clears. He finds Hisson from the left corner. Hisson tries again. This time it's long. Rebounded by Jacob Corngiver. Here come the Monarchs. 1:20 remaining in the first half. 31-17. JM. They get it inside. And Nate Menendez. Triple team. Nice feed off of Roman Gray. I thought I heard a whistle there for a second.
I did.
sneakers.
That's the sneakers on the court.
Roman gray from 2.
It's probably those fluorescent pink ones.
Yeah, probably. They got to be extra or something. Nice feed again from Patterson to Howard on the inside, and Howard lays it in. 33-19.
There's a steal. John Russell getting sloppy with the ball in the last couple of minutes.
That was Hissam. He's wide open from the left wing for 3, and he makes another. 21-foot shot for Hissam. Right in front of the JM student section, cutting the lead 33-22. The Monarchs will hold it here as it goes down to 30 seconds.
If they hold it on both, get a stop here, Ross. They get a stop. Oak Glen coach has to go in happy. Only down 11 compared to what it could have been.
Absolutely. The Monarchs resting Derek Dinner and Cole Gilbert.
They've almost did it.
Give it to Hinton, who has it with 13 seconds left. He's being double teamed. Probably a good foul. They have fouls to give.
He can set up a defense now.
I think I'd foul him again, Coach. You got 2 more to give.
Yeah.
As soon as Patterson touches it, I'd foul him.
Yeah, I would too. Maybe let take a couple dribbles, run it down to about 6, 7 seconds, foul him, take it out. Wait now, 7,
10 seconds.
They ought to reach out there and foul him.
That time, 2 Monarchs go down, and Patterson ends up with a wide open 3, and he leaves it short at the buzzer. So the Monarchs enjoy a 33-22 lead. Right in front of the JM student section with Patterson's air ball. They're enjoying it, and so are the Monarchs. Coach, what do you think of the first half so far?
I thought early John Marshall did a tremendous job holding Oak Glen to 1 and done. By getting on the glass, I thought they did a good job of getting the ball inside to Nice-Walner and Gilbert. The last 3 minutes or so got a little bit sloppy with ball handling, but for the most part, they played pretty well.
And there you have it. The Monarchs with an 11-point lead. They're up 33-22.
Like I said a minute ago, Oak Glen coach going in there with his 7 players. This could be a 20-point game.
Very easily.
Going in down 11, he's got a shot.
Very easily. So the Monarchs are up 11 at halftime, 33-22 over the Oak Glen Golden Bears. We'll send it back to the WVLY studio with Brad Biff Leonard. He will have hit the halftime show.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Grizel Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Grizel Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at grizelfuneralhomes.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Lori Grizel State Farm, now serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices would like to wish the Monarchs good luck for a safe and successful season. With hard work and dedication, all goals are achievable. Lance Law Offices are located at 518 7th Street in Moundsville, right by the courthouse. He can be reached at 304-810-4020. Best of luck to the John Marshall Monarchs from attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
And we are at halftime with John Marshall leading Oak Glen 33-22. Other high school games tonight: Brook leading Weird Madonna 53-45. That game in the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, Cameron, they lead Weir by 2, 36-34. And it was Greater Beckley Christian defeating Magnolia 65-58. And taking a look at college basketball, the first four starting tomorrow in the NCAA Division I tournament. It will be Texas Southern taking on Mount St. Mary's, Drake and Wichita State, Appalachian State and Norfolk State, and UCLA and Michigan to round out the first four games on Thursday. And Friday, the first round of the tournament getting underway. At 3 o'clock, it'll be Oral Roberts taking on Ohio State. And at 9:50, it'll be Morehead State taking on West Virginia. And you can hear that game on Friday night following Wheeling Central and Weirton. And going over to Division II last night, West Liberty, they defeated Hillsdale 78-61 in the Atlantic Region Championship game. West Liberty will move on to the Elite Eight in Evansville, Indiana, and they will play next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock against Northwest Missouri State, with the winner of that game taking on the winner of Flagler and Truman. And switching over to the NBA, taking a look at games going on right now. With 2:42 left in the first half, the Pistons, they lead the Raptors 51-47. With 5:08 to go in the first half, the Pacers lead the Brooklyn Nets by 5, 49-44. With 4:56 left in the first half, the 76ers lead the Milwaukee Bucks 35-24. And with 3:19 to go in the first half, the Wizards, they lead the Kings 58-54. Other games tonight in the NBA, these games just getting ready to tip off. The Celtics at the Cavaliers, Spurs at the Bulls, and the Warriors taking on the Rockets. And games at 9 o'clock, it'll be the Miami Heat at the Memphis Grizzlies. Also at 9 o'clock, the Charlotte Hornets, they are at the Denver Nuggets. And to close out the NBA schedule, at 9:30, it'll be the LA Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Coming up, we will take a look at scores from around the NHL as we are at halftime in Moundsville. John Marshall leading Oak Glen 33-22. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Managing your business can be a minefield. One step in the wrong direction, and it can feel like everything you've worked for is at risk. I always had a vision of building a team, a crew of true professionals that could handle it all, tax, insurance, and investments. Big enough to partner with Encova, but personal enough to protect your interests on the home front. I'm Gary, and this is the Glessner Group.
Welcome back to the halftime show here as John Marshall leads Oak Glen 33-22. And taking a look at scores from around the NHL. Getting ready to start the second period, the Canucks and the Senators. Canucks leading the Senators 2-0. And with 6:52 to go in the first period, the Rangers, they lead the Flyers 1-0. Other games tonight in the NHL at 9 o'clock, it'll be the Canadiens at the Jets. At 10 o'clock, it'll be the Sharks at the Golden Knights, Blues at the Kings, And to close out the NHL schedule, also at 10 o'clock, it'll be the Oilers taking on the Flames. And don't forget, tomorrow night on AM 1600 WKKX, you can listen to the Pittsburgh Penguins take on the New Jersey Devils. Face-off scheduled for 7 o'clock at New Jersey. And again, we are at halftime in Moundsville. John Marshall, they lead Oak Glen 33-22. And we will send it back to Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heinerman as they will get you ready for the second half of Oak Glen and John Marshall after a message from our sponsors.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university, it's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
And we are back here at Monarch Fieldhouse in Hanover, West Virginia. The halftime score between John Marshall and Oak Glen is 33-22. John Marshall in the lead. Ross Johnson and Coach Mark Heinerman here, bringing you to action. And Coach Heinerman has the scoring for the first half.
Okay, for the visiting Oak Glen Golden Bears, with 7 guys dressed, Chase Adams played, did not score. 6 points for Patterson on 3 field goals. No points for Jeremy Adams. No points for Ethan Varner. 8 for Jared Hissam, hit a couple of threes. 4 points for Jonte Howard, and 4 for Jeremy Taylor. The Bears hit 2 3-point field goals, 8 2-pointers, 0 for 1 for the line for 22. For the Monarchs, Derek Darrow, 6'1" senior, led the way with 11. He had 5 field goals, 1 for 2 from the line. Jake Korngiver, 1 field goal for 2. Cole Gilbert, and his return from injury really looked good. 8 points and 6 rebounds. 4 points for Grant Neiswanger, who did a good job in the first quarter on the glass. Roman Gray came in the second quarter, hit 4. Brennan Sabuka with 2, and 2 points for Isaac Ott. John Marshall didn't hit a 3-pointer, had 15 2-point field goals, 3 for 5 from the line for 33.
The Monarchs break huddle and come out on the court with Darrow, Braden Sabuka, Cole Gilbert, and Roman Gray. A little switch up of those who started. Oak Glen counters with Jonte Howard, Chase Clark, Gage Patterson, Jared Hissam. Who am I missing? Missing one. Oh, and they've got Jeremy Taylor in there. Both big men that time. Nice feed from Patterson into Howard, who schooled Cole Gilbert for 2 off the glass.
Nice job. He had him pinned. Just laid the ball up nice with his left hand. Here's a 1-2-2 zone now for the Bears. There's a 3 ball from front of the student section.
That's Braden Sabuka hitting the first 3 of the game for the Monarchs. 36-24, just underway here in the second half between Oak Glen and John Marshall. Nice feed to Howard again. He almost lost it out of bounds, and he kicks it back outside to Chase Clark. They wind it around left side to the center. Jared Hissam. Back to Gage Patterson to set things up. Chase Clark with the neon crazy orange shoes. Gets it over to Hissam, who drives. He's got a shot. Cole Gilbert got a piece of it. Yes. Rebounded nicely there by Jonte Howard. Johnny on the spot. He gets 2 buckets. He's got 2 buckets quick here.
John Marshall can't relax on defense just because he got a 10-point lead. Got to widen this out a little bit. The 1-2-2, 3-2 zone for Oak Glen.
Well, I think they'd be vulnerable on the wings here with the 2 big guys at the bottom. 36-26, the Monarchs up by 10. It's Sabuka this time, left-handed. That's Brennan. So both Sabukas have a 3. Monarchs up 39-26. I see Derek Taylor, he's got it on the run out. He leaves it out in front of him. He's at the free throw line, left-handed layup good. 41-26, JM. 10 remaining in the third quarter.
He picked Patterson's pocket, 1 3/4 court for the layup.
Patterson picks up the dribble, They give it to Histon. He's double team. They get it back to Patterson. Wide open free from the left corner. Patterson's post three is good. We had one in the first half. We already have four, don't we? Or three?
Three.
41-29 the margin. John Marshall up over Glenn.
Now it's a 2-3 zone.
Switching back and forth on the defensive side are the Bears. Wallace Bowden with 2 threes, that's why. Gray on the drive, and it's tipped away by Histon, controlled by him. Monarchs get back on defense. And then Histon pulls up for a long three. Cole Gilbert with the rebound. Boxed out Taylor on that. Derek Dale down the lane. Swings up with the left hand, shows in the left, moves the right. And we got a 30-second timeout on the floor for Marshall. We're just underway here in the second half. We mentioned at the beginning of the game, but if you're just joining, Oakland only has 7 players right now due to the fact that they had a freshman and a JV game scheduled before this varsity contest. But a player earlier in the week, was it for them or for the other team? Well, they got COVID, and everybody that was on the floor and in the game at that time is in quarantine now.
It was on the, my understanding was on from the other team that they played. I don't know who it was, but the whole team is in quarantine, and they've got 7 varsity players dressed. So they're playing well for only having 7 guys. They started off a little shaky, but they've settled down and they've played pretty well.
They started in man, which I was kind of like licking my lips after with them being in man on being down with 7 guys. But he switched it to zone, and they kind of made a contest of it.
Yeah.
Although John Marshall has hit a couple threes here in the second half already. They're up 43-29. We're back to live action.
John Marshall, zone press, token zone press.
Maybe look at him. He's wide open for three to the left wing. That's his third three in the contest.
You got to find the shooters, Ross. You got to know where the shooters are.
Somebody was out of position on that press because nobody was in the back court. I noticed. 3-3 zone again. They get into Cole Gilbert. He loses handle of the ball and goes down. And they call a tie-up. He did a good job tying it up with one hand, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's where he's going to have trouble, most trouble catching a pass.
Darrow inbounding, gets it to Cole Gilbert, controls. Off to Brennan Sabuka. Braden in the left corner. Sabuka at the key, swings it around. Derek Darrow tries the three, hasn't hit one yet. He's short on the effort. And Oak Glen almost lost it out of bounds. Patterson saved it to Taylor, to Howard, then back to Patterson. Here he comes. He's already at the free throw line. Pulls up for 3. Short on the effort. Rebounded by Cole Gilbert. Gets it to Derek Darrow. The Monarchs up 11. We're halfway through third quarter here. Monarchs looking for their first win, trying to get off the season schneid. Sabuka. Braden. Derek Darrow right side. Nice longer at the free throw line. Nice move inside by Brennan Sabuka. Powers it up over Howard.
Doing a good job, Ross, telling those guys apart.
It's taken me a while. I'm Association Brennan with the number 21. That's what it is. Simpson short on the 3 and rebounded by Brennan Sabuka out to his brother in the left corner. He has nothing. Good defense that time by Clark. Gilbert on the inside. Couple dribbles. Nice swing pass inside to Darrow. Didn't try to reverse, but this time he goes at it back to Cole Gilbert on a nice give and go.
Nice play. Good teamwork. Unselfishness.
Gilbert has 10 now. 3:19 remaining. They'll get a foul on Braden Sabuka, who was chasing down Gage Patterson, who's a one-man wrecking crew in his own right.
Of all the football games we did, Ross, if we were picking the top 5 players that we saw last year, yeah, he would be up in the top 2 or 3.
Oh, absolutely. They found ways to get him the ball all over the field, and he did damage majorly most of the year. He has the basketball, Patterson, and it's
nice shot
to Jonte Howard. He made a nice move over Grant Nicewater. How many does Howard have? He's got to have 10 or 12.
10, 6 in this quarter.
47-34, the Monarchs. 2:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Marshall and Coach Clutter looking for their first win. Derek Doe looks at a three, backs off, gets it back out to Braden Sabuka. Cole Gilbert gets it inside, does a jump step, and
Up and in.
Does it in with the right hand. He thought he got fouled. Cole Gilbert with 12. Gage Patterson off the glass. Left side, no good, and we got a foul on the floor on Grant Nicewater.
Yep, let Howard get inside position.
Yeah, he's reached afterwards. Play the game with your feet, don't you, Coach?
Yep.
Pass and catch and with your feet.
Here comes Ott into the game. Braden Sabuka goes out.
Oakland gets it from underneath their basket, and Patterson takes it out to the top of the key to set things up. It is Jared Hisson back over to Patterson. Hisson's at the top of the key. They swing around to the right-hand side. Clark with an open three.
Don't miss, got the foul.
The orange shoes didn't help him on that one. And Derek Garrett, the senior, gets the dirty work. Doesn't get the rebound. Nice pass to Brandon Sabuka for two. With this Derek Garrett, we got a timeout on the floor.
Good job by Dara having his head up, looking down the court. Sabuka got in behind the defense, about the 17.
2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Looks like a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take a 60-second break here on the Watch Dogs. The Monarchs 51, the Golden Bears 34. We'll be back. 50 seconds.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. It's John Marshall up 51-34 over Oak Glen. Ross Johnson, Coach Mark Heineman on the call. About 2/3 way through the ball game, Coach.
John Marshall's widened it out here a little bit. Couple good plays by Dara, a couple good plays by Gilbert. Sabuka's contributed. Here's the pressure for John Marshall.
Full court man-to-man. It's Ethan Arner, Gage Patterson, Simpson, Clark, and Howard in the game. That time,
nice play by.
Yep, nice move by Gage Patterson. Right-handed touch on the layup.
They're going to let him get loose in the open court. Someone has to step up and stop ball.
51-36, John Marshall in the lead. Side he got. Out to the right side, back to the middle of the Derek Darrow. He dribbles it to the right side. At the wing. Changes places with Ott. Ott in the left corner, right corner now, near us. Gilbert with the ball. Gonna try a jump hook. And short on the rim. And with foul on Graham Nicewater as he hacked Clark.
Gilbert that time was kind of off balance. Didn't have a very good angle.
And his footwork was a little
right.
off on that
That's
one.
what I mean. He had a bad angle down on the baseline, and the only thing he can do there is the Abdul-Jabbar sky hook.
We got both Channel 9 and Channel 7 here tonight, taping contest between the Golden Bears and the Monarchs. The Monarchs up 15 with 1 minute remaining in the third here. Get it inside to Howard. He dishes it over to Hisson on a curl. Tries a three. It's long. Rebounded by Grant Nicewater. Out to Derek Darrow. Here he comes. From left to right. Gets across half court. Pulls up. Cole Gilbert. Nice move inside. Missed it with the right hand. He was on the left side of the hoop that time, Coach.
Yeah. Got to the rim quickly, but didn't exactly know which side to go up on that time. Here's almost a steal.
Clark with the basketball from Patterson. He gets inside, tries to get it to Howard, and it's stolen by Grant Nicewater. Dribbling up the court, almost walked. Gets it to Derek Darrow for three from the corner, and the senior hit with 20 seconds remaining in the third period. Monarchs 54, the Golden Bears 36. Patterson holding it for the last shot. They're under 10 right now. They're on him as the Monarchs are in his zone. Just stolen by Darrow. 2 seconds remaining. He looks up at the clock. He runs. He fires at the free throw line and gets long. Didn't have time to make the layup, Coach.
Needed 1 more second to take a dribble.
So we played 3 quarters here at Monarch Fieldhouse. It's John Marshall 54, Oakland 36. We'll be back 60 seconds here on AM 1370 WVOY FM 97.7.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Grizel Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Grizel Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at grizelfuneralhomes.com.
And welcome back to Monarch Fieldhouse. 3 quarters are in the books. Monarchs up 54-36 over the Golden Bears.
3 guys, Ross, for Glenn in double figures. John T. Howard has 10, Jared Hissom 11, and Gage Patterson 11. Don Marshall outscored him 19-14 that period.
So we go with the final 8 here. It's Oakland moving from right to left on your radio dial. As they swing it around, left to right. They get inside to Taylor, tries to make a move. He's double teamed. He tries to get it across the way to Ethan Arner, and it goes out of bounds. Monarch's first possession here in the 4th quarter. Senior night at John Marshall, honoring Derek Darrow, senior guard, a 4-year veteran, and Cole Gilbert. 3 ball that time by Brennan Sabuka. No good. Rebounded inside nicely by Nicewanger, and he got it knocked out of bounds by Ethan Arner.
Yeah, good job by Nicewanger rebounding and getting it right back up at the hoop. Just got a block from behind.
Darrow to inbound from underneath his basket. Nicewanger back to Darrow. He sets up for 3. In and out. Rebound by Cole Gilbert. Couldn't control it. And he's on the floor. And they're going to call a foul on Cole Gilbert, I think. He was not reaching in with the left hand when he was on the floor.
No, they called timeout before the foul was called. Oakland called timeout.
Oh, good job. I thought it was a foul on Cole Gilbert.
I did too at first.
Well, he's just a few seconds in. It's only a 30-second timeout, so we will go ahead and thank our sponsors for John Marshall Basketball, IBEF Local 141, West Liberty University, Western Horton Andrews Insurance, Gumby's, Lance Law Office, Guarantee Pause, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm.
Yep. Thanks to all the sponsors that are on our 2 stations all year long.
Recap of the game, Monarchs up 54-36. They have 3 team fouls, and Oakland has not committed a foul yet in over 9 minutes of play.
Very little fouling tonight. Very quick game.
You called it. You said that there wouldn't be a lot of fouls tonight because they don't want to get Oakland in trouble.
First of all, Oakland they were probably told don't commit any unnecessary fouls, and
complete contrast the other night, right?
Oh yeah.
Lindsley showed us some defense we haven't seen quite some time. It was of the thuggish variety when it comes to basketball. It was, pretty much any time one of the Monarchs would bring the ball off the court, he was being fouled.
Gray and Korngiver back in for Ott and Gilbert.
Oakland maintains possession after a risky throw in underneath their basket. And it's System picks up his dribble, gets it to Gage Patterson. Darrow went for the steal. Couldn't get it. He switches off. Korngivers on him now. I think John Marshall sags back into a zone. In and out on the 3 from Clark. Rebounded by Taylor, and he did a good job getting it in.
Taylor out-muscled Sabutka and Nicewanger for the rebound, then took it right back at the hoop and scored.
How many fouls is that on Nicewanger?
Third.
Now, how come Smitty's calling him Nicewanger?
Yeah, he calls him Nicewanger.
Well, I've been calling him Nicewanger since I coached his kid.
His
older brother,
yeah. Taylor missed the
free
free throw.
But Oak Glen controlled the rebound. Taylor got it back and then traveled.
16-point lead for the Monarchs.
6:46 remaining here in the ball game.
It's Oldie from the Big 7 down on the corner filming.
He's getting some shots. So you got Brennan Sabuka, Derek Darrow, Grant Nicewanger, Roman Gray, and Jacob Korngiver in the game. And that time on a nice post move, it was Grant Nicewanger off the glass.
Nice left-handed shot there by
Hisson. Jerry Hisson, the sophomore. Good-looking player,
Yes, he is.
Good touch, good moves.
He has 13 points.
Korngiver outside to Sabuka. Derek Darrow replaces Sabuka at the point, and Oak Glen switches back into a man. First time they've been in a man since early in the game. Sabuka on the drive. Roman Gray gets it to the left corner. He's swinging around right to left. Korngiver to Darrow. Darrow pulls up for a three. It's a two. It's short. Gage Patterson with the position, and he gets the rebound, pushes it up. He's at the free throw line, pulls up.
Up
and over the backboard. Team rebound to John Marshall. Marks up 56-40. So do you play Cole Gilbert anymore in this game? Left wrist?
Well, see how I'd ask him if he's all right, how he's feeling.
Derek Darrow got a slip away that time by Ethan Arner. He tried on the run out, met by Korngiver and Sabuka, and it's foul on Brennan Sabuka. It'll be Ethan Arner shooting two, the junior. How many points is Grant Nicewanger at?
8.
Nicewanger,
6.
Junior forward center. 6'2". And it is Arner missing the first of two free throws. 5:25 remaining. John Marshall 56. Oak Glen 40.
Arner and Adams, the only two Bears that haven't scored. Arner has a chance to change that. And hit.
Trying to get to 15. 56-41, John Marshall. Here they come.
You got to give Oak Glen credit. They're hanging around. There's never any doubt who's going to win this game, but Oak Glen hung around, made it respectable. There's a foul on Arner.
Nicewanger on the move. Had position on the player, and Arner reached in. This is mine and your last game this week. On Friday, you're going up to Weirton to see Wheeling Central and Weary be on the call with Jerry Ames. And then on Saturday, it's are they traveling to Trinity?
No, Trinity
to Wheeling Central. Both tips at 7:30. Is that correct?
As far as I know, yes.
I keep saying tip, and there is no tip this year. It's very strange. Nicewanger makes one of two. 57-41, 5:16 remaining in the contest. Patterson has it across half court, takes it to the top of the key, gets it over to Ethan Arner and Clark. Clark tried to get it back to Patterson, and it was knocked away by Derek Darrow.
There's only been 13 personal fouls called in this game, only 3 on Oak Glen.
Yeah, there were 7 in the first half, 6 total.
Nice
inside to Taylor. He missed the ball, he gets the rebound, tries again. This time he puts it in off the glass. Stick-to-itiveness by Jeremy Taylor, the senior.
18-point lead, back down to 14.
How many does he have? He's got to be getting up there. He had a few in the beginning of the game.
He has 8.
Roman Gray swings around from left to right to Grant Nicewanger. Derek Darrow back to Jacob Korngiver at the top of the key, short on the 3 effort. Roman Gray on the rebound, puts it back up, misses. And Taylor comes away with it for the Golden Bears.
Oak Glen gets a bucket here. They're back in the game.
Almost threw it away. Nice recovery that time by Chase Clark. Looks to get it inside to Taylor. Nice catch, speed, and a hoop by Jeremy Taylor, and they're down 12.
Here's the answer to your question.
Yeah, Cole Gilbert getting ready to come into the game.
Big difference interior when he's not in.
The shot blocker for sure. Monarchs working the basketball. He's got a very nice longer walk. One too many steps. And he's the one coming out of the game for Cole Gilbert. Into the game for Oak Glen is Jonte Howard. He comes in for Clark. So it's Howard, Taylor, Tristan, Gage Patterson, and Chase Clark. The Monarchs Towers, Corn Giver, Darrow, Cole Gilbert, Nate Menendez, and Roman Gray. And that time the Monarchs got caught looking away, and someone lost his shoe. It was Patterson. That means Jacob Corngiver's open for three from the corner. And he misses, and a rebound. And good job by Darrow. The Monarchs to maintain possession. Coach.
Down to 3:40, Ross. Oak Glen's cut the 18-point deficit to 12.
And Gage Patterson has both shoes on again. Well, what happened there on the drive? They get it under Nate Menendez, that position. Misses the bunny, and it's rebounded by Jonte Howard. Here comes Oak Glen. Clark pulls up at the key. It's tipped away. Cole Gilbert with the steal. Gets it away to Derek Darrow.
Nice.
Goes in for two.
That's a nice pass by Gilbert. Up ahead to get the layup.
59-45, John Marshall, 3:15 remaining. The pass too hot to handle. Taylor got a hand on it, but so did Nate Menendez, out of bounds to the Golden Bears.
Oak Glen has both of their inside players in the game same time now, Taylor and Howard.
Beavis inbounding the ball for the team in powder blue. Tried a nice steal by, or bat away, I should say, by Roman Gray, and that's the scrum on the floor, goes out of bounds to Oak Glen. Try this again. They get it out to Gage Patterson. Pearson looks at the three left wing, drives in the center of the lane, pulls up. AT leaves it short, rebound by Roman Gray. Here come the Monarchs. He still has it. Gray, sophomore, across the timeline, flips it to Corngiver in the left corner. Dribbles out Derek Darrow at the free throw line, inside the lane. Nice move, spin move, goes up, left hand dips. He's doing it good. Senior with a nice move on the inside.
22 for Darrow. He had 23 the other night.
31 against Wheeling Park, too. Gage Patterson, too strong on the effort on the drive. Rebound by Cole Gilbert. Monarchs up 16 with 2:30 remaining, 61-45. Golden Bears still in their man-to-man. Cole Gilbert, nice move on the inside. A little wild on the shot. Good position that time in defense by Howard. Patterson into the lane, shoots it outside to Chase Clark. Long on the rebound, blocked by Cole Gilbert with the effort by Jeremy Taylor. Counting blocks too, Coach?
I am not.
Outside to Chase Clark on the inbound. They get it back to Hisson. He fires up a three and rattles in.
This is going to be a good one. He got a good shooting touch.
2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. We've got a full timeout here on the floor. Monarchs 61, Golden Bears 48. We'll be back 60 seconds here on the Watchdog.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Lori Grizel State Farm, now serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices would like to wish the Monarchs good luck for a safe and successful season. With hard work and dedication, all goals are achievable. Lance Law Offices are located at 518 7th Street in Moundsville, right by the courthouse. He can be reached at 304-810-4020. Best of luck to the John Marshall Monarchs from Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices.
We are back live here at Monarch Fieldhouse. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the ball game. John Marshall 61, Oak Glen 48. Ross Johnson, Coach Mark Heineman on the call.
Coach, you look at Oak Glen scoring here, pretty well balanced. 11, 15, 10, and 12. So they're getting scoring from 4 different players out of their 7 that's dressed. John Marshall, 22 points for Darrow, leading the way. They have a couple other guys in double figures. Here's the pressure by the Bears.
Yeah, a foul on Chase Clark as he rose. Derek Doe jumped up for the pass.
They got a long way to go before they get.
Yeah, they got five more fouls to give, or 4 more to give before they're in the bonus.
That's only the 5th foul in Oak Glen the whole game, which is smart on their part, with only 7 dressed.
Right. They stay in a man. It's Clark on Derek Doe. They trap him, and then foul by Jeremy Adams as they were obviously they were told to foul.
Yeah, they have to go out and be aggressive now, either to make the steal or get to the point where they send John Marshall to the line.
Right. They still have 3 more to give. Only 3 team fouls so far. Derek Doe gets it in. He got a free layup, and it's blocked by Howard, but he must have got him with the body because Derek Doe will be shooting 2. John Marshall Basketball brought to you by IBEF Local 141, West Liberty University, Lester Horton Andrews Insurance, Gumby's Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm.
John Marshall been to the free throw line for 9 free throws. They have made 5.
Derek made the first. Derek Darrow, the senior, made the first one, 23 points. Make it 24. And now it's 64-48. Substitute for Golden Bears is Arner in for Adams. Gage Patterson across the timeline, swings it to Clark. They do a little motion. They hiss him at the top of the circle. Back over to Gage Patterson. He'll try and fire a long 3. Effort was long. Rebound by Jacob Korngiver. Get it back to Derek Darrow. And the foul that time by Ethan Arner as Darrow was double teamed. Did a nice between the legs move, got rid of it, and then got it in the middle of the floor. That's the foul.
Arner bump knee. That really hurts when you bump the knee like that on the. It's going to go out. I think he's all right.
Yeah, I think so too. The Monarchs were inbound with 1:30 left. Derek Darrow gets it, and he's fouled by Adams.
Yeah, they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, they're up to 5 team fouls now.
Go for the steals, and if you don't get them, you're going to have to send John Marshall to the line here pretty soon if you want to have a chance of getting back in the game.
They got Adams on cold kill first. Holy moly.
Yeah, they better make
another foul.
That's a 1-on-1 now.
Yeah, they. John Marshall in the bonus. You know, you take down the senior. He got 24, Coach?
2.
Darrow.
Yes.
He'll be shooting 1+1. It's Menendez, Gilbert, Darrow, Roman Gray, and Jacob Korngiver in for the Monarchs. He's long on the effort, rebounded to Jonte Howard. Here comes Gage Patterson. He's already at the free throw line. Goes by Korngiver. And one nice right hand as they'll get the foul on Korngiver. Well, he's the fastest guy I've seen with the basketball so far this year. It's the only third game I've done. Yeah. He gave a little hesitation move to Korngiver and then blew by him like he wasn't there. Missed the free throw. Nate Menendez on the rebound and a foul over the back by Chase Clark, and they'll march it the other way for free throws.
And they can get John Marshall to miss a couple 1-on-1s here and convert. Unlikely they're down 13 with.
Well, you've got to keep an eyeball on Patterson, which that's easier said than done, and then Hissom is the other threat from outside. Nate Menendez on the free throw, misses, almost rebounded by David. Patterson's too strong, so they're away from him. He's at the free throw line again. He pulls up at the elbow, too long on the effort. Kicks it back to Hissom, tries a 3, and it's short. He thought he got fouled. A minute remaining here. Derek Darrow now has his being trapped in the backcourt. Get it to Cole Gilbert.
That's who they want to foul. Adams on the foul. That's going to send Gilbert to the line. Still 1-on-1.
Yep.
Next time they foul, it'll be double bonus.
This will be interesting. Cole Gilbert with a broken left wrist, so nothing to help the ball up.
Let's see what he does on this one.
He had an opportunity the first time at the end of the first half and didn't hit rim. I don't know if he's had a chance to practice free throws too much with that hand.
Well, probably hasn't, but
into the game, Jared hits him. Too long on the effort. Also replayed by Gray, and they call a foul. Did they? Into the game is Braden Sabuka for John Marshall. Cole Gilbert out.
Alternating possession there, Ross. Oakland needs a bucket here or the game's over.
Under a minute to play. Nice move by Gage Patterson. He gets the bucket on the drive and the layup. I'm surprised they didn't call timeout there. Here comes Derek Darrow. Oakland pressing. Roman Gray gets it out, and he gets fouled after the pass to Sabuka, fouled by Hissam.
Be the double bonus now.
Now it's just a matter of Monarchs making a couple free throws to get down the stretch.
Game's over. 11 points, 43 seconds.
With the Monarchs coaching staff, you tell the Monarchs do not foul anybody, right? Whatever they want. Gray too long on the free throw. Gets his second opportunity.
John Marshall's 3 for 9 at the line this quarter.
Makes the second, 54-52. Monarchs up 12. Into the game is Cody Hartman in for Brent. Sophomore also contributing by the sophomores. Derek Darrow on. Gage Patterson pulls up from 25 feet, leaves it short. And Sabuka had possession, but Howard slammed into it and knocked the ball out of bounds.
36 seconds. 36 seconds here, 12 for them. We'll see if Oakland continues to foul or if they just let it go.
Monarchs on their way to their first win of the year. Who do they have? They have anybody left
John Marshall plays University here Friday night.
Who?
University lost a lot of talent from team that they've had together for the last couple years. They still got some good players.
Where did Bassini end up going?
He's a Bowling Green. He played well this year.
Nice. Good-looking player. He was a good-looking player as a sophomore, Coach.
Yes, he was.
He was here a couple years ago as a sophomore and had like 27. Derek Darrow good on the first free throw. Victory on senior night. It doesn't get much better than that for Derek Darrow and Cole Gilbert.
John Marshall needed a win. They get one tonight.
66-52. 36 remaining here in the ball game. Kicking outside to Hissam. Definitely want to thank Brad Biff Leonard for being in the studio, doing a great job as always.
As we say, he's the best.
Underneath the hoop with the left hand, and best in the business by Darrow. That's why he's the executive producer. Free ball that time by Ethan Arno. We're under 10 seconds. The Monarchs thrown away, out of bounds. Oakland on the sideline. 68-55. We have 9 ticks remaining.
Oakland will let it go here, and Joe Marshall will run out the clock.
And Oakland will not contest. So that's going to be the final score. Monarchs 68, Oakland 55. We'll go ahead and take a 90-second break here. Coach will tally up the final scores. As the Monarchs win 68-55 over the Golden Bears. We'll be back here on the Watchdog Network.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Managing your business can be a minefield. One step in the wrong direction, and it can feel like everything you've worked for is at risk. I always had a vision of building a team, A crew of true professionals that can handle it all, tax, insurance, and investments. Big enough to partner with Encova, but personal enough to protect your interests on the home front. I'm Gary, and this is the Glessner Group.
We're back here live at the Monarch Fieldhouse, where John Marshall comes away with their first win of the year on senior night, beating Oakland 68-55. Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heinerman bringing you the action. And the recap, which Coach Heinerman has the recap of the scoring tonight.
For the Oakland Golden Bears, all 7 players dressed participated. Chase Clark did not score. 15 points for Gage Patterson. Jeremy Adams did not score. 4 for Ethan Arner. Jared Hissam had 16. Jonte Howard with 10, and Jeremy Taylor with 10 for the Oakland Golden Bears 55. Leading the way for the Monarchs on senior night, Derek Dara with 28. 2 points for Jake Korngiver. Nate Menendez played and did not score. Cole Gilbert, 12 on senior night. 7 for Grant Nicewanger. 5 for Roman Gray. 9 for Brennan Sabuka. 3 for Braden Sabuka. And 2 for Isaac Ott for the Monarchs 68. So Ross, John Mercer needed a win. They got one here against Oakland, a little bit undermanned tonight we talked about, but any win's a good win, and John Marshall needed that.
Absolutely. Congratulations to the Monarchs on their first win of the year, and congratulations to Oakland. Like Coach said, they were shorthanded, only seven players, and when they started the man-to-man, I'm thinking they're going to be out of gas. I don't know why they switched to the zone, but it's a good move by the coach. Stayed within 10 points most of the game until kind of late, and the Monarchs end up with a 68-55 victory. This will be our last broadcast, mine and yours, of the week, but on Friday, Wheeling Central travels to Weir. Coach Heinerman will be there with Jerry Ames to call the action, and on Saturday, it's Trinity out of Morgantown coming up to visit Wheeling Central on WKKX. So for Coach Mark Heinerman, the Ross Johnston saying have a good night. Final score, John Marshall 68, Oakland 55. Have a great night, everybody.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university, it's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down, I wanna save some cash. Gotta get my stuff, wanna get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread, there's a place I know. I can get what I need, I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Grizel Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Grizel Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at grizelfuneralhomes.com.